Michael Jordan is arguably the greatest to ever play the game of basketball. He didn't just play the game, he changed it forever. In this video, we're diving into the story of how he became such a legend. We'll talk about where he started, from getting cut from his high school team, to leading his college squad to glory, touch on how MJ burst onto the NBA scene and took the league by storm. We'll go through each of his championship wins, remembering the years and the teams he faced off against. And let's not forget his wild decision to leave basketball for a bit and try his hand at baseball, only to come back even stronger and win more titles. And of course, we'll talk about money. Yep, MJ isn't just a basketball star. He's a savvy businessman who turned his name into a billion-dollar brand. So get ready to take flight and learn about Air Jordan, the unmatched legacy of basketball's greatest icon. Michael Jordan's journey to becoming a basketball legend started with some bumps along the way. Back in high school, he faced a setback when he got cut from his varsity team because he was considered too short. But instead of giving up, Jordan used that rejection as fuel to work even harder.
I took offense to that.
So, Jordan went on to shine on the junior varsity team, showing everyone what he was made of, with some impressive performances, scoring big points and making a name for himself. And he didn't stop there. Over the summer, he hit a growth spurt, adding some extra inches to his frame, and he trained relentlessly to make sure he'd be ready for the varsity team the next season. Sure enough, when Jordan finally made it onto the varsity roster, he made a huge impact. His scoring ability was off the charts, and he quickly became the star of the team. With Jordan leading the way, his high school team had some amazing seasons, and he even got selected to play in the prestigious McDonald's All-American game, where he showed off his skills on a national stage. After high school, Jordan took his talents to the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where he continued to dominate on the court. He helped lead his college team to the NCAA championship in 1982 against Georgetown, hitting a game-winning shot that became legendary. His time at UNC was marked by numerous accolades, including being named the ACC Freshman of the Year and earning spots on the NCAA All-American First Team. With his college career coming to a close, Jordan decided to take his game to the next level and declared for the NBA draft. And the rest, as they say, is history. The Chicago Bulls selected him with the third overall pick, and from that moment on, Jordan's impact on the game of basketball would be felt around the world. Other notable draft picks for that year were Akeem Olajuwon, Charles Barkley, and John Stockton, to name just a few. As Jordan's fame soared on the court, so did his influence off of it. His signature Air Jordan sneakers became iconic symbols of athleticism and style, sparking a cultural phenomenon that transcended basketball. The Air Jordan line, deeply tied to Michael Jordan's legacy, started in the 80s and evolved into a cultural icon. Known for innovation in design and technology, each model introduced fresh features, making them more than just basketball shoes. Nike's marketing brilliance, from the iconic Jumpman logo to groundbreaking campaigns, turned Air Jordans into fashion statements and cultural symbols. Yet, controversies arose, shedding light on issues like manufacturing practices and societal impact. There's more to these kicks than meets the eye. In a future video, we'll dive into the nitty-gritty details, exploring the technology behind their construction, the inspiration for their design, and why they're his go-to choice for every occasion. Michael Jordan's championship wins are etched in basketball lore, each marking a milestone in his legendary career. His journey to greatness began in 1991 when the Chicago Bulls faced the Los Angeles Lakers in the NBA Finals. Led by Jordan's unmatched skill and determination, the Bulls secured the first-ever championship, igniting the flame of a dynasty. The following year, in 1992, Jordan and the Bulls repeated their triumph, this time defeating Clyde Drexler and the Portland Trail Blazers in the finals. MJ mentioned in an interview that he wanted to really win because there were talks in the league about Drexler being equally as good as MJ, and he took that personally.
I took offense to that.
Clearly, MJ took a lot of things personally. Jordan's dominance on the court earned him his second consecutive NBA Finals MVP award, solidifying his status as a basketball icon. In 1993, Jordan faced off against the Phoenix Suns and his draft classmate Charles Barkley in the NBA Finals, delivering yet another stellar performance to guide the Bulls to their first ever three-peat. However, shortly after this triumph, Jordan shocked the sports world by retiring from basketball to pursue a baseball career. Fortunately for NBA fans, his hiatus was short-lived, as he returned to the court in 1995 with a renewed sense of purpose. MJ and the Bulls were unfortunately eliminated in the conference semifinals, which MJ equates to him not being in the right shape for basketball. As he described it, he still had a baseball body. But of course, MJ takes everything as a challenge, and in 1996, having worked out and trained all year, while also simultaneously shooting Space Jam, Jordan led the Bulls to their fourth NBA championship. This time, his squad defeated Gary Payton and the Seattle Supersonics in the finals, proving that his skills were as sharp as ever, despite his time away from the game. The following year, in 1997, Jordan and the Bulls faced off against the mailman, Karl Malone, and another draft-year colleague, John Stockton of the Utah Jazz, in the NBA Finals. In a thrilling series that went the distance, Jordan's iconic flu game performance in Game 5 remains etched in basketball history, showcasing his resilience and determination. Jordan's final championship win with the Bulls came in 1998, when he once again faced off against Malone, Stockton, and the Utah Jazz. In a dramatic finish to his illustrious career in Chicago, Jordan sealed his legacy as the greatest player of his generation with a game-winning shot in the closing seconds of Game 6, which lives on in greatness as The Shot. Documentaries like The Last Dance on Netflix highlight these games and first-hand accounts from the players, coaches, and Michael Jordan himself. Shortly after this, Michael Jordan once again announced his retirement from basketball in 1998, marking the conclusion of a legendary career that continues to inspire athletes and fans around the world. During his NBA career, Jordan became the highest player in the league, earning a staggering $94 million in salary and bonuses across 15 seasons. His endorsement deals, particularly with Nike, proved to be game changers, earning him substantial royalties and investments that contributed significantly to his wealth. Jordan's foray into entrepreneurship further solidified his financial success. His namesake restaurant in Chicago and ventures in the culinary industry showcased his commitment to excellence and his ability to leverage his personal brand into profitable business opportunities. However, it was Jordan's partnership with Nike that truly propelled him into the realm of billionaires. His Air Jordan brand became a global phenomenon, generating billions in revenue annually and earning Jordan substantial royalties and dividends. Despite owning just a 5% stake in the brand, Jordan's earnings from Nike have been monumental, contributing significantly to his net worth. Today, Jordan's estimated net worth stands at over $3 billion, making him one of the wealthiest athletes in history. This pairs up perfectly with his 14 All-Star games, 10 scoring titles, 10 All-NBA First Team, 9 All-Defensive First Team, 6 NBA championships, 6 Finals MVP, 5 Season MVP, 3 All-Star MVP, 2 Dunk Championships, 2 Olympic gold medals, 1 Defensive Player of the Year, and 1 Rookie of the Year. It's safe to say there isn't anything MJ hasn't won. What aspect of Michael Jordan's story resonates with you the most? And how does it inspire you to pursue your own goals and dreams? Tell us in the comments below. Also, what topics would you like to see next? Drop your suggestions below. That's all from us. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Regal Odyssey, and give this video a big thumbs up. We'll see you guys in the next one.